I have some notes here. And so what we mainly said was America is a melting pot of different cultures. And then somehow we got into Botox. I don't know if anyone wants to keep talking about it.
Happened, but it happened.
I found out that Botox was approved in 2002 by and 11 million Americans paid between $300 to $400 a session. So I thought that was pretty cool. And also, people Botox anything.
Anything.
I found out.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
Questionable things.
Questionable.
Especially questionable things.
I think it's really interesting because they're injecting something. I don't know. I'm just weird with injections, so I'm not really.
No, a lot of people are weird with injections. A lot of people are really scared of needles and stuff. So it's really interesting when they want to go ahead and inject themselves in these certain areas, especially with men.
Yeah.
Like in the very like, I don't know how to say
area that I just found out exists and is named that.
You didn't find out.
Let's go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it, Niki.
Shall I? It's called scrotum. I thought it was an animal. I looked it up. I was very, very petrified. So just to let everybody know that I am forever scarred because of it. But yeah, apparently they take the risk, and even though nobody likes needles, they go ahead and they do that just for the
It's like a beauty standard, though. If you think about it, they're like, oh, this will make me look better. It's like altering yourself, but you can do whatever you want to your body. I have nothing wrong with that. But it's just something that's very popular in modern day society. People Botox everything, especially in Beverly Hills. I've been watching Real Housewives, and they Botox everything. That's what I've been doing during this quarantine. I'm watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and they just Botox. They go.
They're injecting themselves.
Everything. It's crazy.
They've replaced like heroin with Botox. They're shooting up all the time.
Heroin with Botox.
How did that become the beauty standard, though?
I know, that's what I'm very curious about. And
when did it happen?
Would you? But my question is, would you guys do it? If it ever, like, I think I would. I honestly think I'm like, okay, cool.
If it came to a point where I was in an accident and my face was unrecognizable, maybe I would just get it fixed. I don't know.
Paula, in Mexico, what do women do to stay youthful and beautiful?
Well, they do a lot of things, but I think they start doing Botox too. Yeah, it's very popular.
How about Turkey too? Do they do that in Turkey?
I feel like it recently, very, very recently, like became widespread. It just started with a couple of celebrities like not aging, and people were like, how does that happen? And then I feel like it started going, because I remember as I was growing up, it was very, natural beauty, whatever, that was the trend in Turkey, as of most of Europe. But recently it has spread a lot. I'm not against it. Do whatever you want with your body, as Anahid said, but it's very interesting to me that we got into it so much later than the United States. Like, did you guys start it? What happened there?
I'm really interested in who started it, and it said it started since Botox has become $1 billion industry in North America. I think #1 cosmetic procedure. Yeah, it's very popular here, but it says something in Vancouver. I'm not sure exactly where it began, which I would have to do more research about, because I'm really interested in this. But
well, it originally was used to paralyze people who had eye tics.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Injected so that the eye tics would go away. That's what it was originally used for.
That's and then they just started
So that's really interesting how they progressed from eye ticks to you know
wrinkles.
what? I don't want these forehead wrinkles anymore. Make my lips bigger. All right.
Like Paula.
What were they on? You know, it's like, you know what? I have an idea. Let me try this out. Who was the first one to try this?
Thing. Let me inject it into myself.
Did
Why
they?
not?
What if they injected it into someone who was unsuspecting?
Oh no.
You know, that's too dark. We're not going to go there.
But I feel like that a lot of like plastic surgery is very popular, and especially in California.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they don't do it in any, like, you hear they go to like different countries. I watched this YouTube video on this girl. She was 18 and she got a Brazilian butt lift. She went to Mexico. She found a really good doctor there, and she just went and she got it done, and it was like it's very popular.
Wow, she's thriving.
That's very interesting though. Like, people just like, okay, this is what I want to do, and then they just go do it. It's painful too. It took her like what,
Very,
2 months to recover.
Oh, God.
That's the part that scares me. I don't do good with pain.
I'm just very disappointed as into what it has done to especially younger generations, to see, like, not to be like blaming people, but for example, like the Kardashians, there are still people out there that believe that they are just naturally looking that way, and they obviously aren't. And I believe that it's harmful to, like, especially like a teenager growing up, like, not accepting themselves for what they are because they think that's the norm, that's how you should be. Nobody looks like that naturally. Like, it's impossible. Like, I wish, but it's impossible, unfortunately. And everybody, like, they started looking the same, and I just believe that it's very harmful to society.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Especially what you said about the young girls growing up, because they're going through that weird change in like their bodies and stuff, and it's just, I don't know.
Everybody's body is different, and it's hard for a lot of people, like a majority of people, to accept that, because they see, where the Kardashians live and all the entertainment is, that's where these things are mostly, I think, the procedures are done for media and stuff like that, and that's where what everyone's watching. So they see, they're like, wow, I have to look like that to be accepted. That's how I want to look. Why do I look like this? So that's what goes through people's minds. And it's just, that's how it is. No.
Impossible standards for especially women to meet.
All right. So next
Paula.
Next podcast, Paula, what do you have to say about?
Paula was gonna.
Sorry.
Do you think the plastic surgery is just as prevalent in Mexico?
It's what?
Plastic surgery for women of a certain class, upper class women, like in Mexico.
Oh yeah, it's mostly for upper class. Yeah, but I guess it's cheaper from here. Because a lot of people from here goes to Mexico to do a surgery, any kind of surgery. Yeah.
It's because it's cheaper there, right? Like way cheaper?
Any kind of surgery, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like breast enhancement and all that.
Yeah. But I think that it's also more risky, like that from here. Like, yeah, I think that you have to be careful because you never know.